As the Commissioner of Education, how are you working to keep up teacher morale during this time?
Well, I think the first thing that we can do for teachers is that we have great teachers in the classroom, but obviously we have to continue to nourish them, and so it becomes extremely important that we go about the business providing professional development and training for them, that we provide additional instruction materials for them, and the state is able to do that now, and I think we're satisfied with where we are at the present time.
And at South by Southwest EDU conference, where we are now, there's all this, how do we integrate digital and interactive and everything into the classroom? How can we do that in Texas with the budget cuts coming?
Well, the unique thing is that there's some great things that are happening in Texas schools and have been happening in Texas schools in terms of the utilization of technology and blending that with great instructors who sit in front of classrooms. And so one of the things, quite frankly, is that we have been able to provide dollars in the introduced bill in both the House and the Senate for enrollment growth, and it appears that both the House and the Senate prepared to provide another $1 billion for schools as they go into next year. And in addition to that, I think there's about $893 million for instructional materials, which also includes the utilization of technology. So that's going to be incumbent upon all of us who are engaged in this enterprise called learning to figure out the best way to use that technology to teach kids.
And as far as the state of Texas education is concerned, what do you think the biggest problem facing the state of Texas education is?
Well, I think it should be said that the state of Texas education is strong. We have graduation rates that are continuing to rise. We have dropout rates that are continuing to fall. We have our brown and black students who are outperforming brown and black students in other states, and our white and Asian students are far outpacing their counterparts elsewhere. The big challenge for us is, quite frankly, is that the achievement gap between our brown and black students on the one hand and their white and Asian counterparts, and we have to close that achievement gap because we're a state that has a significant, 65% of our state is brown, poor, and black. And so we've got to close the achievement gap.
And how do you do that?
We do it in a couple of ways. First is that we do a much better job of making sure that youngsters come to school ready to learn. So in early child education, we do it in terms of, an accountability system that focuses on the learning for those youngsters. We do it in terms of using technology so we can bend the cost curve downward so we can provide more learning better, faster, and cheaper. We do it by keeping youngsters in the classroom without significantly the utilization of discretionary suspension. So there's a whole host of things that we have to do, and we do it, quite frankly, by ensuring ourselves that we put fantastic teachers in front of every classroom.
And last question, who is your favorite teacher and why?
It was Sister Leonardine at St. Anne's Catholic School. And believe it or not, because she was the one who had the highest expectations for us, she was probably also the meanest, but it was Sister Leonardine.
Well, thank you very much for sharing, and thank you for talking with us.
It's my pleasure. Thank you.